That's right, I'm back. After Loch Ness, here comes Great North Run. Let's go for it. Wait, forgotten something. Stay right there. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Sweet. Ah, much better. We can't start without a cup of tea. Cheers. Oh, this is an L-size mug for giants. He's still there. When I drink from it, everything goes dark. Okay, we are good to go. No, wait. That's not right either. Stay right there. The t-shirt. Yes. Now, I think we can start. Roll titles. Unless I haven't got any. Then fade to black for a few seconds. Right. Great North Run. Where to start? At the beginning. But not the beginning. The beginning of the event. The beginning with the BBC. I'll put that in another one. There's a lot of behind the scenes for that. This is the beginning of the end of the beginning. I think. Nah. Okay, at the beginning. So, Great North Run. My first ever half marathon. After hearing so many things about it, I was excited and also absolutely terrified. Did the flat lay that everyone has to do apparently before these big races. So, here's a picture of my shorts and t-shirt and underpants. But yeah, so I got there really early because I was thinking the crowds, the amount of people going to this biggest half marathon in the world is going to be nuts. So let's get there early. Turns out I was a little early. But getting there so early meant there was no queues for the toilets. So I had them all to myself. Fantastic. Oh, agonies of choice. First in line for the toilets. Oh, which one should I pick? So lots of hanging around before it started. Lots of hanging around before actually runners showed up. They were just kind of setting up. I thought, maybe a little early here. But there was some TV crews and I got to see Jeanette Kawachi. I'd see her a little bit later too because she was the halfway presenter on the course. I knew where she'd be. I was told by the BBC crew who I'd been working with doing a little film during the Great North Run and they said to me, go and talk to Jeanette. Just say, I'm one of the featured runners and you'll definitely get on the telly. So I was like, guaranteed I'm doing that. Yeah, that didn't quite go to plan. At least I was real. So when I was hanging around on this bridge, wondering what to do, I looked down and at the beginning of the course, I couldn't get access to that area, but there was some toilets and there's some people queuing to go in, and one of them was David Weir. Oh, yes, David Weir, who's won 6 gold medals at Paralympics, and he's won the London Marathon 8 times. Yes, inside scoop, celebrity gossip here. I saw him waiting to have a wee. This is where you get all the good stuff. Wow. Yeah, this is why you watch this channel. You get all the really insights into running and who needs to go to the toilet. Everybody. But yes, look at this. The next thing I got was one of these. Whoa. And what that really meant was the actual event itself just went to a whole new level for me. I was standing around on a bridge. I met a few runners that are kind of new to Instagram. I was hanging around with them, but I also had this VIP media pass in my pocket. And I was thinking, what do I do with it? When I was handed it by one of the people who organised the event, she says, this gets you to the front of the run. And me just being in block green, I thought, well, that gets me to the front of block green. Not really exciting, is it? But I thought, don't waste this opportunity. It's obviously going to be worth something. So I went down to the start to see what could happen. And I didn't realise, but when I got there, obviously I've never done a really big event like this before, there was like a VIP area at the front of the race. And when you see these events on the TV, it's like 2 roads of traffic running towards you. One side's the elite athletes, and the other side is like the celebrities and the VIPs. I didn't realise this. So when I got there, I saw there was like a VIP entry, and I thought, well, this pass, get me into there. Flash the badge, straight in. Oh my God, I'm in the VIP media access area. I'm here with all these celebrities. There was people queuing just to get photographs of somebody in this area. And I just walked straight through, and everyone's like, oh, who's that? Nobody. Is he of Emmerdale? So yeah, having this VIP access was insane. I was looking around going, I really, really don't belong here. I suffer with imposter syndrome, but now you've just picked me up and dropped me in the VIP area for the Great North Run, surrounded by all these amazing people that I've seen off the telly. And I'm like, this is crazy. This is just crazy. But a little moment I loved, I actually caught here. I was filming somebody else, and
I loved your story, mate. You're the best. Good luck.
This guy runs past, who works with the BBC team, and said he saw my video and loved it. And that was the first of a few of people were recognising me in the VIP area. And I was like, but this is where celebrities are. And I'm just some guy who runs around a bit and gets really sweaty. But anyway, yeah, so that was just crazy for people to come up and tell me, like, you're the best. Sure. Oh, gotta stop this. I have important things to do right now. Like, I should have my own stylist. Why have I got to do this myself? Gabby! Oh, we're back. Hi, didn't realise we were back there. But no, that. Apparently that's what all the celebrities are doing. That's why I'm doing it. If they do it, I do it. Apparently, that's what all the celebrities are doing these days before they go on TV. Gabby Logan was doing it. So yeah, how's my hair? Bumped into Sir Brendan Foster, the guy who pretty much set up the Great North Run and is responsible for it, and he's just an amazing person. And even he gave me some of his time. This was getting crazy. And after Brendan, the person I really want to talk to, but she was on a podium 9 foot above everybody else, so people couldn't reach her. Then I show up and I just reach up to the podium. Gabby! And yeah, and then she said this. And I'm here at the start line with somebody, who is this?
Hello, how are you?
Oh my word! It's Gabby!
I've seen your film already, so I know all about you.
You know about me?
Yes.
She knows about me! Wow!
Looking forward to seeing you later on.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thank you, bye. She knew who I was. Oh my word. Gabby! Gabby Logan knows who I am. That was just... Great North, who were running this event, had people amongst getting feedback and, try and get some of the energy. As soon as they saw me, they wanted me back on the TV again, because the last time they put me on, I got quite a few views for them. So they wanted me to capture some of the moments and how I was feeling. I think at that point I was on the ceiling. So yeah, they loved that as well. And I was just complaining about like having goosebumps and just like, not being emotional, but not being an emotional kind of guy, but I really was. All these people being so nice to me. And after everything I've been through and some of my beliefs where I don't have any value. And then you have moments like that where it just shatters that whole belief system. Like all these people giving up their time to talk to you and all want to hear your side of those things and hear your stories. And wow, it was one of those moments that I'll just never forget. It was crazy. I got to meet Lee, the comedian, the Lost Voice guy. Yeah. I didn't want to ask him any questions because it would take a while to program into his little computer to answer back, but he seemed to be having a great time. Amy Fuller, she was actually going to be presenting running around the course. So before we started, I met Amy.
And good luck to Amy who's running it.
Hey, smash it, man.
Smash it. Boom.
Yeah, she was going to present and do interviews while running. I couldn't really talk and run, so I don't know how she did that. And then I met Sarah Davies, the businesswoman and entrepreneur, and one of the dragons from Dragon's Den. So I asked her if she was in or out. I think she was definitely in.
Hello.
Are you in or you're out?
Well, I'm hoping, because I've trained really hard. I'm really hoping I'm in today, but you know, it's warm, but I'm excited. I'm really excited anyway.
Thanks so much, Sarah. Yeah. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so she was lovely as well. And again, when I was saying there about when you have mental health and you value yourself so little, and I'm in this arena where I have complete imposter syndrome. I shouldn't be here. I'm not a VIP. There's people in the crowd taking pictures, looking over the fence going, is that personnel best? I'm like, yeah. I asked Sarah if I could have a moment of her time just to do a quick little video. And she said, certainly, I'm just going to do an interview with somebody first and I'll come back to you. I was like, yeah, fine. Sorry for asking. And then when she was coming back to me, this reporter stood in front of me. He had a bigger camera than mine. So obviously he must be some sort of journalist or something, and asked her for an interview. And to Sarah's credit, she pushed him aside and said, no, this gentleman was first. I'll come to you after I've talked to him. And again, when you've got no self-worth, no self-esteem, when you've got somebody like that, being that kind is beautiful, yeah. To her, it was probably just being good manners and just a little thing in her day, but to me, that meant a lot. Yeah, I've reached out to say thank you to her, but these celebrities are so famous, we'll never ever see it, but yeah. Sarah, if you're watching, yeah, you really made me feel at home there, thank you. I'll tell you who didn't make me feel at home. Wowza! Although it is quite a strange thing for me to go up to a random person and say, hello, can I do a little film with you, but can you be nasty to me? Yeah, it doesn't sound quite right. Yeah, and second thoughts. But no, so I went up to Chris Oliver, who's an ex-Special Forces and one of the presenters, the staffs on SES, Who Dares Wins. So I went up to him and asked him to do a little piece of camera with us, and he was great. He was instantly went terrifying, shouting at me, and it made the old lip wobble a little bit.
Now here with Chris.
Right, make sure that you get round as fast as you can. Stand by.
SES guys are scary. Yeah, always bits of encouragement. Then an SES guy tells you to, shape up. Oh, then I got to see my hero from afar. But I'll get into that. Yeah, Eddie Howe, the Newcastle United manager, he was ringing the bell and setting us all off. So yeah, he was there, and when I saw him, I was shouting, but fortunately, there's another 30,000 people behind me who couldn't hear us. But yeah, seeing Eddie Howe at the very front going to ring the bell, that was great. But this whole thing came down for, it was Sir Mo Farah's last run. What a more run for Mo. And what a privilege. He came right up to the front where we were in the VIP area and talked to us and the 30 or 60,000 runners behind me, and just said some lovely things. This is what he said.
I just want to say to you guys, enjoy yourself today. Go out there, give it all, and it's all about just enjoying and giving it your best. And everyone, I just want to say thank you for all your support in the North East. Thank you. Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, so that was Sir Mo. One more run. And he was starting opposite me. Like, there. Like, hello, Mo. Who's that weirdo? Yeah. Sir Mo. So that was insane. So as the clock was ticking down, I was like, wow, I am starting a half marathon, the Great North Run, alongside Sir Mo Farah. And everyone's behind me. And I'm getting all this footage. And then I'm suddenly realizing, oh, hang on a minute, we've got 20 seconds until I've got to run. I've got to run this. Oh my, I'm not ready. Yeah, I'd almost forgotten that I had to run then the longest distance I've ever run in my life. Yeah, things got interesting real quick. So the beep goes, go! Now, do I run like crazy and beat Sir Mo and all the elite athletes for maybe a few moments? Should I do that? Well, no, I didn't do that, did I? No, what I did was I ran for about 6 meters, then stopped, then went to that podium again and was shouting, Eddie! Yeah, Eddie Howe, who started the race and rang the bell, was facing the wrong way. He was, honking the horn at the elites running past, and I'm at the other side of the podium shouting at him after running 6 meters, stopping, and then having everybody else running around me. But I just wanted to say hello to the man. There is footage somewhere you can actually see Eddie in the very distance, just turn around and going, that little high five. And then it began.
I'm doing it.
I saw Amy again running alongside runners, and she was interviewing somebody. She overtook me straight away. I kept thinking everyone's advice was don't go off too quick. And I was settling down, but straight away, as soon as I saw Amy run past with the cameraman, I thought, oh, there's a cameraman. Quick, try and get on the telly again. So I gave chase. That quite tired me out a little bit. It was really hot. I was wearing that. So I was pretty much all in black. And one of the hottest Great North runs it ever has been. And I was not prepared for that heat. But at the beginning, the crowds were... People keep saying there's going to be people like all along the course. And you're thinking, what? All the way? There can't be all the way. Yeah. In parts of just like dual carriageway where you're thinking there's no one lives around here. There's people still standing there. But at the beginning, it was like 4 or 5 people deep. There was people on bridges hanging out of buildings, all for that vantage point of seeing us run past. Wow. And then running over the Tyne Bridge. It was just one of those moments you're like, I know people keep talking about it and saying it's amazing, but then there's that cynical side of like, well, I'm just running over a bridge. But when you're running over the bridge with the people, it's like you're famous and everyone's shouting, encouraging you. Oh, what a moment that was. I can see why everyone remembers that place. I had the task. I had a special task when running over the Tyne Bridge. I had to look for this. Yes, I had to look for this yellow shark balloon that my good friend Loz was going to be waving around, because things like that are really good for spotting people. So she had this helium yellow shark to wave around, because we started talking, our friendship started through our love for sharks. That's another thing. So I was looking out for this yellow balloon, but I didn't realise just the sheer amount of people even on the bridge, and there was balloons everywhere. There's footage of me running. I'll share it now. That one. I'm running, and you can just tell I'm going left, right. Shark? Yeah, I'm running over a bridge looking for a shark. Got over the bridge, and then I found Loz and ran up to her, and she was screaming my name, and yeah, it was amazing. I ran down the line. Everyone's like shouting as well, and I'm high-fiving as I run down the line. That atmosphere, it just gives you so much energy. It charged me up and just took off. And I was like, this is going to be fantastic. And then, straight away, it just hit me. I was like, okay, start's done. Tyne Bridge is done. Now it really starts. Yeah. Now it starts. What I hadn't taken into account is, I think somebody else told me this and summed it really well. the beginning part with all the VIPs and all the excitement and all that was actually draining me as well. And I didn't realise. I was so euphoric and so trying to capture the moment for everybody who watches me on Instagram and Facebook. I want to capture those moments, and everyone was loving my energy, and yeah, but then afterwards it was almost like job's done. And then the bell went, okay, now I've got to run 13.1 miles. I've never run that far in this heat. Oh my word. So yeah, sudden realization of once I got over that bridge, it's like, this is going to be the hardest thing I've ever done. Luckily, it only turned out to be one of the most hardest things I've ever had to do in my life. When I was running, the heat was so hot for me. I was becoming dehydrated quite quick. Lots of people along the sides of the roads were having hose pipes out and jet washers and so many things just to cool you down. I do love some juicy coolness.
I need this. Some juicy coolness. Okay out.
Yeah, gotta love the juicy coolness, everyone. Look after the juicy coolness. It's out there. Look for it. Normally I find juicy coolness on the bowling greens at Chelsea Street Park. After a hard sprint session, I just go and stand in the sprinkler. Then get shouted at for standing on the bowling green. Mart, I'm after the juicy coolness. People don't understand. I get hot. Yeah, so there's the water. People were handing out like chocolates and sweets, fruit, so many things, sugary treats. I didn't want to touch any of that. I just wanted water. Every time I got to a water station, it was double water for me, just to try and cool down. I was throwing water over my head, probably more than I was drinking it. Wow, it was so hot. And then I found out the organisers had actually put on some showers as well that you could run through. Oh, beautiful. So I was running around with my 2 waters, then running through the showers, getting completely drenched, running through it, and straight away dry. And then just like looking at the distance, and the beginning half of that half marathon is a slow incline all the way up this like long straightish road. Oh, I was dying. that was tough. But once I got off that part of the road, I knew I was getting close to halfway, and my meeting with Jeanette. Now, I mentioned her at the beginning. I recorded the Great North Run, so when I got home, I could watch it again and see what actually went out live. And then when I was watching it, the recorded of the live Great North Run, I saw so many runners going up to Jeanette and saying, what an amazing experience. What a wonderful event. How much they were enjoying it. And I was thinking, oh no, because I knew what I said to her. Was it good? Yeah, so I saw Jeanette ran over to her and start talking, and straight away, yeah, she's going to put me on the TV. So, live to the world, here comes personal best. And what's the first thing he talks about? How completely knackered he is. Roll VT.
Now you're halfway. It's a tough old course in this heat. Tell us how you're feeling.
That's a really hard course. The first half, it's like a half marathon itself. I'm just glad I'm not on the down bit now. Surely it should be easier now, right?
It should be a lot easier, but you're running for a really special course today. I'm sure it's motivating you.
It is. I run for my mental health, and now I'm running to help other people with their mental health. So it's a beautiful circle. So I saw Personnel Best to promote healthy running and my mental health, because everyone told me it's good for your health. So I started running, and now I'm here helping others with their mental health. So, although at the moment I don't quite feel great.
You'll be fine. We're going to let you get to that finish line. Nearly there.
Okay, thanks. Bye. Smash it.
That wasn't too bad, was it? People were quite surprised how well I came across. What do you mean? I was just surprised I could talk, even though I was getting a little bit confused. But yeah. And she said, like, only halfway to go, you're nearly there. You're nearly there. I wasn't really even halfway. She lied to me. I'll put the Instagram story up later on of that reel, and Jeanette liked it and shared it as well, saying, well, at least she kept it real. Yeah, I'll always keep it real. None of this wasn't magical. I was bloody knackered. tired, gone, and halfway to go. I wasn't going to talk about paces and times there, but a little bit of running, you'll have some sort of target in your mind. And I did. And I even had some times written down of what kind of pace I was looking at. And I realized that pace was dropping off rapidly. But what shocked me was, and I don't know if this is for all major long events, half marathons, marathons, ultras, or was just a heat at Newcastle that day, but I was shocked at the amount of runners I saw on the ground who had collapsed to heat exhaustion or water. And I saw at least 2 looked in really bad shape. Thankfully, they had medical attention with them, but even ambulances, and my word. So even though you can take all the fun away of charity and the event and the smiling and the clapping, please don't forget, it's still a big ask for your body. If you've never done that before, and if you don't hydrate beforehand, and you don't listen to the signs of your body screaming at you, you could be in serious trouble. That's when I started thinking, okay, time to put your own feelings aside, Al. Take that masculinity. So masculine, aren't I? No, but it's about taking that side of you that doesn't want to stop running. It doesn't want to give in. I'm not going to stop. I even thought walking was a sign of failure. I didn't want to walk. And then I saw my times getting slower and slower, and I started, much like Loch Ness, started going sideways a little bit. I started just shuffling. People were walking faster than me, and I realised I'm in trouble. Change game plan. Game plan now is forget about time. Game plan now is finish. Just get that finish line. Make sure you finish. So yeah, there's a couple of moments, a couple of points I walked. Probably walked faster than I was running, but in that heat, my body was screaming, telling me to do so. But sometimes you've got to listen to that body as well and thinking, no, this is telling me to take it a bit easy. Thankfully I did. There's a lovely moment on the course, being at the very front. I had a few runners overtake me, but I knew I had a good friend, Jace, who was really quick, but obviously a few bands behind me. He was running, and I thought, well, if he does see me at any point in this race, he will come over and introduce himself. And yeah, that moment happened for about 20 or 30 seconds, and then off you went. But those 20 or 30 seconds, there was a camera, and the official photographer caught this moment. And I love this moment because I am really struggling. He came over. First thing Jace does is a slap on the butt. But then he realised I was struggling. Arm round, are you all right? And we never leave anyone behind. And I just said, I told him how I was feeling. I just need to get to a water station and don't hang around for me. But it was nice that he checked in. Us runners, we never leave anyone behind. So he made sure I was okay, and then he went. And I think that photograph's really nice. Kind of sums up the running community. We're here for you. If you fall, we're there to pick you back up. When you finish, and your victories or whatever they are, your PBs, we're there to celebrate with you as well. But yes, that was nice. Thanks, Jace. All I can say to Jace is, nom nom. The atmosphere was fantastic, but as I was getting to the seafront towards the end, the crowd started swelling and getting more and more people. And then I captured this moment. Listen to this. That's Rachel. Yeah, I'm pretty much getting told off there. Go on now, get it done. Yeah, so I was thinking, better get it done, and otherwise she's going to be furious with me. And when I was running, I had the time in my head that I think, oh, I'll be finished by the time of I was doing a display over me. No, I was getting slower and slower. I was like, hang on a minute, I might be coming down the seafront exactly when they do a display over me. Red arrows. These guys, seen these before? So yeah, running across the final straight, the final mile, and then just hear this roar and the display team of the Red Hours fly over me. And then, and I'm like, that again was a moment that was just like, it just stays with you. And that's what life's about, isn't it? It's not about money, or it's about experiences and things that you'll always remember. You won't be, sitting back on your deathbed thinking, oh, if only I did more. If only I spent a little bit less. You'll be thinking, oh, remember when I did that? Remember I was going to be sick and then the Red Hours flew over me. That was quite good. Yeah, so that was awesome. I've got to ask as well, because this for me was demotivating. Demotivational. Yeah, whatever. It was pants. Okay, so running in, and I saw the first sign. I was like, oh, it says a sign. What's the sign say? And it said 800 meters to go. And they then said like 400, 200, 100. And I'm thinking, who does this work for? Because it's not working for me. Is it supposed to motivate me to run faster? You've run 13 miles and now there's just 800 meters to go. You're practically there. You'd think. But my legs were like, 800 meters to go. Nah, we're done. That was killing us. And I was like, and I was running for another mile and then it said 400 meters to go. I was like, no, surely not. 200 meters, no. But then I saw the finish line and yeah, you can't not suddenly cheer up. The crowd screaming at you, everyone shouting your name. It's just amazing. And then people who I've never even talked to suddenly saw me running past me. That's Al. Oh, I've just seen you on the telly. Yeah, surreal. Everybody who finished was still doing this kind of malarkey. Doing a big M. Now, for me, I was an aeroplane. So, finish line, jumping across. And yeah, time for tea and medals. There's a medal. Ah, there's the tea. When I finished, there was JJ Chalmers was at the end, talking to people who finished. So he just saw me and went, "Wow, you're a sweaty man." It's true.
I've done it. I've made it.
Legend.
And he's the main man.
Look at that, mate. You are sweating like nobody's business.
I could have either carried on down to collect my medal and then go into the charity village and find the guys who I ran for, the If You Care share lot, and hang out with them. Or there was a VIP access area to my right where all the celebrities were. So, VIP it was. Pulled out my pass to say BBC. Because the amount of water I'd thrown over my head, I was pretty much just left with crumbs. And I thought, even I wouldn't let me in. I was like, I'm VIP, look. It's a jigsaw. Security guard was strangely suspicious. He said, have you just picked this up off the floor? My brilliant response was, no, I'm BBC. So you let me in. So when there's ever a doubt about who you are, just go for, just be brazen and just be extra confident. And people go, oh, he seems confident. He must know what he does for a living. Yeah. And so I met these girls with medals and stuff, and they looked at me and thought, do you need water?
Oh, that can come last. That's fine.
No. Medal first.
Medal's more important. There we go.
Woo! Well done.
Thank you so much.
And then got the medal. Got the medal. Have I got the medal? Oh, wait. Of course I've got the medal. Great North Run. I did it. Got the t-shirt. I got the medal. Everyone does this for some reason. It's not chocolate. Break your teeth doing that. But yeah, so after that I could do anything. This is what the celebrities do. They have this big food palace you go into and have anything you want. So obviously you try to get in there. The guy at that door wouldn't let me in because of my VIP crumbs. But there was a media centre. I got in there and they were handing out, they had free bags for all press. And I was like, I'm press. So yeah, I have free Greg's bag of goodies. There was changing rooms and showers and toilets for all those sweaty celebrities who wanted to, be instantly stylish. So I went in there and got changed. Didn't see anybody. But, you know, it wasn't that I was looking. Gabby! Stop it. Yeah, and then after that, there was a place for a VIP massage. I'm having some of that too. Maybe I could get, you know, massage next to some of these celebrities. So running, it's great. I'm in this VIP tent, waiting for a massage, surrounded by all these potentially VIP celebrities. They've all got their special numbers on, so they're all somebody. And I'm just me. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your occupation is. It doesn't matter what you've been doing or who you are. In that moment, we've all went through the same experience together and under those conditions. We've all got the memories of our own takes of how hard that was. And so it's nice that people are talking to me and I'm talking to them, engaging conversations. And then somebody else comes in and asks the person I'm talking to for a photograph. And I'm like, oh, don't know who that person is, but maybe there's someone to somebody. But to me, it's just this nice girl I've been talking to about how completely knackered it was. It's a common theme. But yeah, running brings us all together, doesn't it? Irrelevant. We've all went through the same race together. And that's why we love it. I met so many beautiful people on that course before and after. It made new connections too with people that I never thought I'd be making connections with. I shared a story regarding the stylist picture, and Gabby shared that and had a little laugh and stuff. And yeah, I reached out to a few people and got talking, made a few connections that way, and that was nice. But I must tell you as well, one issue of starting at the front, everyone was complaining at the back. They were saying they were standing still for 2-3 hours before you got the start line in that heat. How awful it was. Well, I started on the bell with Sir Mo and the elite runners, and I had a different version of hell. On the course, I had every runner overtake me at some point. And everyone seemed to know who I was. Okay, people on the side of the course, fine. You can see Al on my chest. Go on, Al. But there was a lot of runners overtaking me, going, all right, Al, well done. Keep going. As I'm. So again, it must be the giant thing that they can just see me a mile off and go, that's Al. And so yeah, anyone was running that race, and everyone was overtaking this guy. So that was an experience. I got to see the back of everyone's head that who knew me and I didn't know them, as they ran off into the distance. Hello, whoever you were. You got any water? This is hard. But no, loved it. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, that was the Great North Run. And that was pretty great. And if you were one of the people who ran past me but know who I was and shouted, hi Al, sorry if you didn't hear a little hello as you ran past. But yeah, let yourself know in the comments below who you were, of the thousands that said hello Al as they ran past me. And also, if you enjoyed this video, I hope you did, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Fantastic. And hopefully you like this video too. We had fun, didn't we? Okay, I'm done. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. I had a few subscribers after the Loch Ness one, so that's been great. Hopefully a few more people might find me after this one and like what I'm doing. Please, have you got any comments or ideas about the channel going forward? Just drop me a little message. And if you ever see me out there on the roads, remember to shout, all right, Al, as you run past me and turn into a little dot on the horizon. Till next time. Till next time.